Hey everyone. Hey Sherelle.
Hi, John.
Well, we're live on location right now, and I wasn't expecting to do a live tonight, but a lot of stuff just came out between Tiffany and Ronald. And we got some hot tea to talk about. So I'm gonna start the clock and let's get this going. So, whoo, this is gonna be a doozy. Here we go. Okay, so Tiffany and Ronald are having it out again on Instagram.
Not again. Again?
Again. Tiffany had posted a bunch of stuff to her story. Ronald, in turn, went live on IG calling her all these names. And then I have some inside information about what's really going on. So I think the best way to approach this is to talk about what Tiffany posted first, and then we'll fill in, like, we'll connect the dots later. So Tiffany puts in her story. Now this is from Ronald. I'm blocking you because you won't treat and talk to me like that. I'll get someone better than you and treat me right and won't lie. So F you for that. I was talking nicely, then you kept going. So F you again. All I ask is that I'm going to block you again. Please do not block me, as I will block every time I need to speak to the kids. As for communication to me and you is over. Keep well, enjoy whatever you want. This is hard to read without the punctuations. Keep whatever you want, be who you want. I do not give a little s, because now I'm happy. I already threw everything out of the house. I love you. All that is left is the dog, and he will go soon. Now I wanted to give you a chance to say bye, and that's not going to happen also. So if you want to keep my kids, keep them.
Oh my God.
Because I know that's what you want to do. But I know that's what you want to do. But as for you, no hope. I hope you find pleasure in what you did. And then he says, I'm literally nauseous thinking about you. Now laugh out loud. That's all you needed to do. I'm free now. Thank you for lying. I'm not going to swear you. Don't worry. I'm done with that. But I won't respect you for brown word again. If I see my kids ever again, that's up to you. You're going to visit me with them. So F this the way F the way F stay the F away from me. And from my place, you're just like your mom now. Single, have kids, no dads, and likes to lie, but demands respect. Oh, that's the beginning of it. Wait, there's more.
God. John.
Single kids have no. This was bad. Single kids, single people who have kids, no dads, and likes to lie but demands respect. Oh my God, get real, Tiffany. Watch social media gonna hit you hard. So he's threatening her, I guess, with.
Jeez.
Wait, there's more. Let me
More?
all of it. Okay, so Tiffany also posted this in her story. This is some more abuse, emotional abuse, leaves you scars that you'll never see. He goes, "You are a sick, whining son of a something.
Oh my God.
I do not want to know nothing about you. I don't want to hear about you. All I want is my kids. I'm done with you. You move on and I move on. Let's just do that. You can say I'm cheating. I do not care. You are cheating. You are cheating. You are the only one lying about the visa. You are worthless. You are not worth being loved. Wow.
Oh,
Really bad.
John.
Honestly, guys, I didn't even read this because obviously you guys know we're on vacation and I haven't been keeping up with this stuff. So this is the first time I'm reading this. I know I posted it, but this is the first time I'm reading it. I do not care. You are
Ooh.
cheating. You're the one lying about the visa. You are worthless. You are not worth you are not worth being loved. You are useless as a woman, as a wife. You are a good mother. Keep this message. You're gonna need it. Now you can F off. Bye. Um
Oh my God.
so then the next email, I guess this is an email that Ronald sent Tiffany. Believe me, I will remember this. Do you want me to send you the screenshots of all the times you were swearing me and telling me I'm solo and I'm a piece of S and I'm not that. I'm not the father. I'm not a husband. You named and shamed me so bad before and I have every single proof, believe me. You know what you that like, oh my god, this English is not great. You know what you that were complaining, attention, neglecting you. Listen, that I do not feel sorry because it's all your fault. He wouldn't have neglected you, wouldn't have felt lonely, he wouldn't have felt that you were alone if you did the visa. Is he talking about Daniel?
I think so. Oh my God, this is
And
terrible.
if you moved to South Africa, but no, you decided you wanted to lie to me about the visa, and the same time you refused to move to South Africa just so that I can be with my family. So you took me for a big, big ride. You made me change my life. You made me put things on hold. You made me look at things differently. I got rid of people for you, and I regret it so much. I regret everything I did for you. I regret at the moment the only thing that I'm happy about from you is my kids, nothing else. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Just like you said, I'm worthless. I tell you, you are worthless because you don't know what I went through right after night alone, missing my family. But no, you choose to lie about me, and that you chose to not have Carly here for his second birthday, even though Carly's their daughters together, even though you had a plane ticket so I can buy a ticket like tomorrow. Kelly, I don't know who Kelly is. Kelly, it won't mean S, but I'm happy things is out in the open. No need to bring up the past. Remember, we started the new page that also doesn't matter anymore. It is what it is. You did one thing wrong. That was completely the longest thing you could have. The longest. I don't know what that means. The longest thing you could have done, but I'm glad you moved on. I'm happy for you. I hope you get someone you can lie to again. Sorry. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I mean that. I mean that can love you again from my eyes. Sorry, I literally can't wait for sunrise. Only get this divorce thing done. But until then, you are free. I promise you. You, you are free because you don't have to tell me that. I'm definitely not on hold back. You screwed up. Everything you have, no finger, no foot, no nothing to stand on. And believe me, even if I lose my kids over this, which I probably gonna happen because I asked you to not block me, but you block me still, so I can't communicate with the kid again. But it's fine. Hope you find joy out of it. Hope you can sleep at night. I hope you are delighted in everything he did. I don't know who the he is. Everything he did, you were literally, and I'm sorry for saying it, but in my eyes, you are nothing. And
Mm.
it hurts saying it, hurts thinking you did it. It hurts knowing about my kids. You know what it's gonna hurt just now, then I'll be okay. May you never, 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 ever, never, never I have the opportunity to be in my arms again. Um, I can promise you that it hurts that I say that again, but it's here. When we draw the line, I'll send you screenshots of all the times you swear me. Okay, hold on, it's coming. Ay, ay, ay. then Tiffany posted, I guess, comments from Ronald. And then he goes, let's do the posting. I want to teach you a quick lesson. Let's see who gets it most. Then he writes again, haha, honey, read it because my last email also. Now I'll show you. And then the last thing that Tiffany posted was, ha, okay, honey, you have a fake profile watching my live, stalker. I'm gonna show you. You don't worry. This is just the beginning. You don't have nothing on me going to exploit you like never before. Wow. You're going to regret it, but it's too late now. We're going to see how innocent you are, and I'll show your lies and manipulation and why you played me. Everything this is going to do, everything is this is going to go well with my videos I have showing who you really are. We will see. We will see what the video shows. I'm busy on laptop, baby. I hear you're getting shot for posting those. More to come. You want to play like a big dog, don't piss like a puppy.
Whoo.
And then Tiffany wrote, I think just like a few moments ago, I don't care what anyone says. I do not regret one decision that I've made because I did everything with an open heart. Not everyone has the same heart. Some people choose to take advantage of those they see as weak. I cannot see where everything stands at the moment. But what I will say is if anybody speaks to you this way, it's a reflection of who they are and not a reflection of who they are. Don't ever be silent. You can survive and get out of it. Love should not hurt. I am not perfect. I have made mistakes, and I will never again allow anyone to make me feel this way again. Okay.
That's the worst fight I've ever heard. What do you think? Ooh. It's the worst one. It's terrible. I mean, you don't talk to anyone like that. What is wrong with him?
By far, that's the worst I've ever seen.
It's the worst.
Tiffany and Ronald are, it's not the first time they fought online. We know this. And they get back together. And who are we to judge someone's marriage? If they fight online, and they agree to get back together, that's their marriage. Everybody has marital problems. Everybody.
But John, come on.
I'm just saying,
he is so disrespect. That is just
no. This is rampant. I'm not saying that anything he wrote was nice. No, I'm just saying that because people are saying, "Oh, look, Tiffany and Ronald are going at it again." You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're taking a play out of Ashley's handbook because Ashley and Jay would fight. When Ashley was on the show. So. But when you're having marital problems, it's a lot easier for somebody to tell you, well, this is what you need to do. You need to leave. You need to do this. You need to do that. But it's not your marriage.
Yeah,
I've had problems with Cody. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I can understand. I'm not going to judge anybody who decides to try and work things out with their husband or their wife. I'm not, because you're married.
Yeah.
Well, death do you part, right?
That's true.
So I will never judge somebody for getting back with a spouse because if they're trying to work things out. And I think they're getting a lot of crap right now, or Tiffany is, because but you guys keep getting back together, and you keep doing this, and you keep working out, and this is played out and played out and played out and played out in social media, and it is, which I won't. Everybody, we all see it, so you can't discount that. But what I will say is that I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. Hold on. We've had a fun last few days, so my voice is like a little shot, and I'm kneeling right now on a bed, so on the floor, so I could do this live. I do think that this is probably the last straw because now Ronald went live right after this happened. Well, I guess during the post, and he was calling Tiffany a fool. I mean, he was really dragging her. And Ronald blocked me, I guess, because I support Tiffany, but whatever. I always supported both of them. But he was not saying the nicest things about Tiffany. So now here's where the tea comes in. So I don't even know how to start this. Allegedly, there's more going on behind the scenes. I'm sorry, I probably missed super chats because I was reading that whole thing. I'm sorry if I missed any. Gene, it is sad to see the family fall apart, you know. And I know that Tiffany has tried, you know, over and over and over again. But here's like the real tea, what's really going on, allegedly, but you know, allegedly. So Tiffany has been a better wife than most because if you've watched the show, one of their big storylines was that Ronald had a gambling addiction.
Right.
Well, that's not the only addiction that Ronald had.
It's not?
No, allegedly, no.
Spill it, John.
So Ronald allegedly has a drug addiction.
Oh, no, really?
And
Oh, no.
Tiffany was covering it up because she didn't want
Yeah,
the
yeah.
world to know. She
Yeah.
wanted to protect her husband. And you know, she didn't want, you know,
Yeah.
she didn't want her family knowing.
Wow.
And she did the right thing by protecting him. Well, I would have, you know, anybody who's married to somebody's going to protect their spouse no matter what happens. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'll protect Cody. I'll protect Cody, you know,
Yeah.
you know, and as you would, Perry, as anybody
Yeah.
else married would. But there's a lot more behind the scenes than people know. And allegedly, what people claim me to be on is what Ronald's on.
Oh, no. Daniel, you know I love her children. Oh, John. This is so bad. I understand her not telling people. You don't want to deal with something in the public because once you put it out there, you can't bring it back. So I get that part.
And
but they are a family.
That's a big, like, you know, the gambling is one thing, right? But you know, you could kind of just throw that, oh, you know, gambling, whatever, you know, that's why he doesn't have money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the gambling thing is also true. He does have that problem, but allegedly, that's like 50% of the addiction, because the other addiction is.
John, this is a terrible situation. You have children. They are married. They're still a family. What would you do? This is terrible. What, like, I don't even know what to do. And poor Daniel, you know, I love him. I love that.
I love Daniel, and like, you know, and Daniel, you know, I know that really loved Ronald. Like, you know, that was his, you know, that was his dad, and Ronald called him his boy and his son and stuff like that. And it's
sad.
It's really sad. And there's more to it. Like, you know, one of the reasons why Ronald doesn't have much money, allegedly, is because of these addictions, where he would go to the pawn shop and pawn things, like his wedding ring. Allegedly, but
God. This is all we can do is pray for them at this point, because if she walked away, you can't blame her. If she wants to save her family and go to
look, he pawned a lot of things. He pawns a lot of things. And it's sad. And
yeah, it's sad.
But like, you know, that's a very big part of their issues together, and allegedly this has been happening since day one. That not only was it the gambling, but it was the other stuff too. And we're not, the stuff that people claim that I'm on all the time. So it's not great. And I really, I feel bad. I even feel bad for Ronald. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Man.
obviously, like, look what just happened with Tracy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And
mean,
it's serious. Like, people make light of it, and it's a big deal. So I don't want to come out like saying like, oh, look, Ronald's this, he's this bad guy. He's this, I'm just saying, like, allegedly, from what's going on, that, it wasn't just gambling. It was that. And, she's been shielding him and protecting him because she didn't want that getting out, because that's her husband. That's the father of her daughter. And the father, pretty much the father to Daniel, even though it's not blood, like, that's his dad.
Yeah.
So she's been protecting him this whole time. And, Tiffany has been putting up with a lot. And I couldn't, I mean, I can't imagine, because I've kind of been in that situation, as a child. So it's crappy.
Yeah.
And I know that people are like, oh, look, Tiffany and Ronald are fighting again, and then they're gonna get back together again, and maybe they will. I would think, oh my God, my leg is now, I'm literally kneeling. I'm literally kneeling on the floor so I could do this. But there's more to it. And then there's also allegations that he is cheating.
Stop. This is too much for one person. I can't take it. No.
Yeah.
John, I can't.
And he kind of, like, talked about it in the messages that I read out loud just before.
Is that what he meant by you could say it, or you could tell?
Yeah, there's like there's allegations that he's cheating. I think when he was just live before. Hold on, let me pull this up.
This is mind-boggling. Poor Tiffany. This is too much for one person.
So there was some girl named Lauren. I'm not going to put her whole name out there. There was some girl named Lauren in the chat when Ronald was live. He's like, call me. He's like, okay, I'll stop this live and call. So there's also that allegation that he is allegedly be cheating on her. And then there's the drug thing, and it's a mess.
Listen, to deal with the drug and the gambling is overwhelming. And that could explain his outbursts all the time. He's always yelling at her.
Yeah. I mean, look, like when, like, they have, and we're watching any day. We know this stuff is edited. We know it's not really like, what's happening in real time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that part when she was at the lawyer's office and he was like sitting in the couch vaping with the disco lights on and all that stuff. Oh, Ronald's here.
Ask him to come up. Let's just talk. Ronald, you should come up. We need to just tell your side, because it's a lot. And it's best to hear it from him instead of us talking about what we don't know about.
I'll drop the link if Ronald wants to come up.
Yeah, he should come up.
There's the link. If I'm not, this is just for Ronald. Don't try to click the link but if Ronald wants to come up.
Yeah, and we're not going to judge you. We're going to have an honest conversation. It's a lot, and you never know. Maybe we could figure this out. It's a lot. Oh my God. I mean, it's just, and whatever she decides to do, we can't judge because we're not in her shoes.
No, we're not. We're not in their shoes.
Jeez. And then Daniel, my fave. I mean, I like them all, but I don't know something about that kid. I just love that kid. This is just. You might as well come
Ronald
up.
writes, wait, let me get this. You guys just make sure whatever you guys are saying about me that it's true, because what Tiffany says and what she wants to pull out of 5 years back or even before, not cool.
Think about coming up, Ronald. Just come up. It's all out there. Let's just talk. And hopefully, the best thing at the end of the day, no one wants a family broken up. That's one thing.
No, nobody wants it.
Nobody wants that. Poor Daniel. I love Daniel and both of your children. But if there's any way to fix it, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna all right, Ronald. Here's the link.
No judgment here.
No judgment. No, we're not gonna say what you want to say, and we'll listen. That's it. There's the link. Where the hell did it go? Is it in the chat?
No, I don't see it.
Okay, let me try it again.
No.
There it is.
Good. Okay.
So click that link, Ronald, and then it'll bring you right to me and Sherelle.
But I will say this. These are real problems. They're not the only couple to go through these things. So it's so many different routes that this can go. It's a personal.
Nobody wants to see a family break up at the end of the day.
No, you don't.
And you could tell that there's love on both sides.
Yeah. Or she wouldn't have been.
Right. When you fight with somebody and you're passionate, if there's like when you love somebody or when you hate somebody, there's passion there. That means like that you care about somebody on either end of the spectrum. So.
Oof. It's bad. It's bad though. But people can overcome anything if it's best to keep the family together. I mean, your family is your foundation, and
I'm trying to find my link so I could post it up. Hold on.
Yeah, post it to the top.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Just a lot. I mean,
where the hell does that link go? Oh, there it is. All right, there's the link. Oh, God damn it. I screwed it up. Scroll back up and find it again.
Perry, we're live.
Yes, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want to talk? Oh, Perry has something to say.
No. I'm just saying, what's up? That's it.
Perry, we're gearing to interview someone.
Oh, yeah? Interview?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I don't mess with the interview.
Go in your office and he dropped the link. It's at the top.
No. I don't mess with the interview.
There it is. There's the link. Okay, so there we go.
It's at the top. If you want to come in. He has well, what's going on, John? We are all live. He sees the strolling across the screen.
I don't know.
This is a tough one, but we're gonna talk this out. Let's talk this out.
Like I don't know how to which way to go because I don't know if Ronald's joining or not.
Let's give him a second before he talks. I know one time you might want to look at your hair and stuff in the mirror before you come on. That's what I do. Before you come on.
Like I'm in gym class. I'm on my knees. I am just. Oh, there's Ronald. Hey, Ronald.
Hi, Ronald.
Hello.
I'm glad you came on. This is no judgment.
This was such a struggle to come on.
It was a struggle.
Yes, and I don't know where the link is. I'm just stupid with social media. Actually, so yeah. No, I understand. I hear you guys. Let me tell you, it's not the way that Tiffany is trying to make it look.
So how is it, Ronald?
She lied about the visa.
What do you mean she lied about? Because I don't understand any of that. So when you say it's not Tiffany didn't tell me anything about that. I'm asking you, like, because I
Well,
don't
you will
know.
only
What
tell
happened with
the
the
part
visa?
that I look bad, right? That's how it is. Charlie, wait. Sorry, that's a dog. Ah, um, anyway, so the thing is with the visa. So she told me everything is submitted, everything is done. We are just waiting for the interview date. I believed it. And then I found out there was papers still outstanding. Then I asked her about it, and she said she was delaying for like 3 weeks. She was delaying. Why she can't go print out these papers and submit them electronically. And eventually I got her to submit them. Well, as per her, she did submit them, only to find out today that Rapid Visa asked for the same papers that she was supposed to submit. And I checked the Dropbox on the account. It's all a lie. She never submitted the visa application to go through. She
Why do
told
you
me that she did submit it.
why do you think that happened? Why do you think she did that?
She's lying about something there by her, or she's hiding something, or she doesn't want me there, or she wants to be on another season. I don't know. But it's done. I mean, I can't say too much now because I'm under contract. But let me tell you guys one thing. When the contract's done, which is now soon, you're gonna see other things posted on social media, because the thing is with Tiffany only posting the parts where I said ugly stuff. No. She must post the parts just above that where I ask her, listen, calm down, relax, take one step back, those type of things. And she must post then a little bit up as well where she's tuning me, I'm useless and I'm worthless and I'm this and I'm that, you know? So she must post those things.
Wow.
Videos where she's beating me up here in the house, I mean, I have that. I'm going to post it. People don't know who she is. They don't.
Let me ask you this.
I go through hell when she's here. Let me tell you guys that. I go through hell. My marriage is just not. I don't think it's salvageable. What do you call it? What's the word?
Right. Yeah.
That's English. But yeah, I lost my shit when she told me she's not going to bring Carly to South Africa at all. Because when it comes to my kids, Carly and Daniel, I will fight who I must. Really, I will. And when she said that, that's when I lost it.
Can I ask a question?
Carly's birthday as well was now the 3rd. I had 10 minutes of her birthday. 10 minutes. Because Tiffany decided only 10 minutes. Tiffany has a flight ticket that you can just get on a plane, boom, come. She doesn't use it. Why? Because she likes me to miss my daughter's first things. I don't know. Things like that, people don't know. You know, so there's a lot. There's a lot of things. A lot. But I do respect her still. She is the mother of my child. But I just don't respect the way that she's approaching things now.
Are you going to try to save it?
I don't think
I'm not even going to attempt.
It's not salvageable.
Like, I'm busy with lawyers and stuff already for divorce, so.
But what about the kids? I mean, I think you have true love for Daniel. I think you're the only.
No, look.
I think
me and Tiffany get a divorce. Daniel is still my boy. Daniel is still my son. I don't care who says what. Tiffany is probably going to be mad at it, but I told her that before, you know? And yeah, just to defend myself on the scene where I was vaping and stuff. The only reason why I didn't care much about that is because our lawyer is someone else that we are using. So I didn't really care about that lawyer. Or what he had to say. To be honest. Because if it was a mock interview, obviously I'll take it serious. But now I'm actually kind of glad I didn't. Because still it was a joke. And Tiffany went to go and sit there in front of the lawyer, knowing that she has not submitted those papers, and lying bluntly in everyone's face. You know?
Yeah.
That is sad. That's real bloody sad that I was played for a fool like that. I was told that I'm going to be with my family soon. That's what's so frustrating, you know? And it hurts in a way. In a way, it's angry pain that I have at the moment, knowing that you played me for a fool and made me believe. Because it's not about the green card or getting citizenship, not at all. I asked Tiffany to move to South Africa. But the fact that she doesn't want to move to South Africa and you didn't submit the visa, why are we even married? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I mean, this doesn't make sense.
Ronald, what happened today that like made this all
Public.
what set this off today with all this mess?
The mess started actually last week already when I had a disagreement with her mom.
And
So me and her mom had an argument about Carly. We fought about that, and then yeah, I agree. I did disrespect the mom because the mom obviously disrespected me, and Tiffany wasn't happy with that. So the topic came up, obviously, of the visa again, and it's a never-ending fight between us. But what escalated it today, I would
the
say,
visa is a never-ending fight.
yeah, because every time I would follow up with her, and every time she'll have an excuse why it's not done. You know, that doesn't make sense to me. Why is she hiding? Why is she playing for? Even my parents asked me, listen, does she even want you there? Because why she keep delaying with the visa? But it all makes sense now.
People in the chat are asking, does that mean you can't come over at all anymore, or it's just going to get delayed?
Well, I can't get over there if I'm not married, right? So
No.
the CR1 visa is probably going to fall away. I'm going to send the email to the NBC and find out. But somebody did send me a link. There is apparently still hope that I can come there to my kids. So, and then at the same time, I'm busy with a lawyer to have some visitation rights, just something at least, so that I know, okay, I can see my daughter once a year or twice or 3 times a year, you know, those type of things. Because at the moment, Tiffany is set on, she's not going to bring the kids to South Africa.
I'm going to say this.
Tiffany's in the chat, just FYI.
Shoot. I'm going to say this, Ronald, and you tell me if I'm
Tiffany
wrong.
is abusive. Come on. You know what? If I'm going to show you, because my mom called me. Let me tell you this. My mom called me when Tiffany posted those things, right? My mom was mad as hell. She said, Ronald, why are you talking to Tiffany like this? So I said, Mom, but you must see how she talks to me. Then my mom said, no, but you can't speak to her like this and you must be like that and da 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 da. So then I sent my mom the screenshots of what Tiffany said before the messages of the ones she posted. Then my mom switched. And it's going to be the same. So she can say what she wants. She knows she's at fault. She lied. Straight, bluntly.
Tiffany
She
is
lied
saying
to-
I'll send all the receipts.
Please send your receipt. You don't have no receipts. What receipts you want to send? I don't know what receipts.
She's saying that she's dealt with this silently and for enough. Like she's dealt with it.
I don't know what she's going to gain out of it from whatever she wants to prove. But I just want the world to see who she really is. The videos, I will post it. Pictures, I'm going to post it. Screenshots, I'm going to post it.
That's kind of
I
public, Ronald.
did not want to go this way. I did not. Like I said, I do respect her. She's the mother of my child. But she wants to dance, let's dance. She does
That,
not know what she's letting herself into.
hold on. That's so public. I wish you guys wouldn't do that. Just tell me in a sentence who you think she really is. Don't start posting your stuff publicly because you can't take it back.
Exactly. I think that's very childish. You know, I don't know why she went to go and do it. I don't know what she gains out of it, but I mean, it takes two to tango, right?
She said a manipulator will always try to change the narrative to work for them.
What is
Tiffany,
she
why don't you
mad at
tell them?
you
Why
about,
don't you tell
Ronald?
them how you insulted me tonight, just before you posted those things? Or must I send the screenshots here? Can I? I don't even know if I can. Because then she wants to act like she's innocent. That's the best of all.
Are the cheating accusations true?
No. I was actually accusing her from cheating with the cameraman, and that's where it all actually went south.
So that Lauren person in your live earlier isn't just.
I literally just called out a name that I saw on chat, and fucking I knew Tiffany was watching. That's why I said I'll call you. So it was just to make her upset. Because that person sent me a message and said that Tiffany messaged her. I don't know saying what, but yeah, poor girl. Shame.
What
Tiffany
about
accused her of having an affair with me. Sorry, John.
So you've been faithful to Tiffany since you've met her.
That's
You've
one
never.
thing Tiffany can never question about. It's my faithfulness.
Okay, I'm listening.
And she knows it. I know it. Bada bing, bada boom.
Are the drug accusations true?
Nah, fucking, that's plenty years ago. Plenty years ago. I don't
So
know
at some point so at some point it was true, and then you don't. It's kind of.
I did not have a problem. Would I have my own place if I had a drug problem?
What about counseling, Ronald?
We tried that twice. Tiffany is too overruling, too controlling. She hammers her way down.
She's saying,
She
"Don't
hammers her
lie."
way down on me, and we tried it. I'm honest. We tried twice.
Tiffany's saying, "Don't lie," and laugh out loud, Ronald.
I don't know why she's interfering here, but yeah.
Why don't you try it again? I just hate to see a family break up.
You know what? It's more about the kids because she has my kids, and the fact that she doesn't want to bring me my kids or let me speak to my kids, she blocked me everywhere. She literally blocked me everywhere. So
is it blocking for a while until she calms down, or you think it's a permanent block?
Oh, it's a permanent because I was blocked for 3 days before that.
Wow.
What about pawning the fridge? Did you pawn the fridge and like put it in your car? Someone just asking. I'm just trying to get.
No, you guys understand the fridge a bit wrong. It's a bar fridge, small one. So literally, you pick it up with almost one hand.
I just want to. So, how long have you guys been going?
Sorry, you were saying?
How long have you guys been going through problems?
It's been a while now, but it's only now a few months. It's about since November that I've been standing up against Tiffany, if I can say that. Not letting her push me down as much as she does. And that's where the big problem comes in. That's literally where the biggest problem comes in because obviously it's fighting fire with fire. That's the thing. Nobody is giving in. So, yeah.
Do you think you would be having these problems if you guys were in the same country, either here or there?
It's easier to resolve it when we are in the same place.
Yeah.
But clearly she doesn't want that, right? Otherwise she would have submitted the visa.
Let me ask you a question, Ronald. Do you think that maybe Tiffany might be a little hesitant for you to come here if you guys been having all these problems for a bit? Like imagine why would
I understand that. I understand.
Why would
I agree with you.
Really go hard for you to come here when you're having all these problems still overseas? Like, why would you want to invite that to here And then
I agree with you. But the thing is, well, I want to ask you, Johnny, because you are saying the same thing that she was using as an excuse why she didn't submit it. You are saying the exact same thing, but I just want to answer that. Why did you lie about it?
wait.
Why didn't you?
lie about
Why didn't Tiffany just tell me from the beginning? Listen, I'm not going to submit it yet. I'm a bit hesitant, right? Why didn't she tell me that? Why didn't she play open cards? I would have
Ask her,
known where I
John.
was standing there already. But now to lie to me about it, give me false hope. I'm missing my daughter's everything. Her birth, her first, the second birthday. Hello, and then she tells me I chose it. I didn't choose it. She told me when we were sitting on that last episode of The Other Way. She told me the visa won't take that long.
my logic is
Stephanie,
that,
I'm telling the truth. You know it. Don't come with stories.
okay, it's not, and I'm trying to be as like, cool to you as I would be to Tiffany. If Tiffany was on, I'd be asking her the same questions. Like, clearly you guys have had like lots of fights on social media. This has been like a couple years now that you guys fight, and and that's just what like Instagram world sees. Like we don't know what's being said on phone calls or text or emails or this, that, and the other.
That's what I'm going to put.
If it were
That's
me,
the good stuff.
I would be hesitant to have you come here if you guys can't get your stuff together, like while you're separate. You know what I mean? Like, and then you have the thing with the sponsorship and the money that goes into it, and then the 10 years that you have to sponsor somebody from. So if it were me, and I'm not, even if like there's nothing alleged against you, but if I'm fighting with somebody over and over and over again, I'd be very hesitant to bring somebody over that I might be on the hook for 10 years.
Yeah, she's not the sponsor.
But it's already not working when you're
I understand. I agree with you. No, I agree with you. I would also be. But at least I would play open cards with the person. My question is, why give false hope to your husband?
Well, what kind of false hope?
He was playing this angel and say, I never lied. She just the other day, she told me, Ronald, I do not lie to you and blah, blah, blah. And now I want to say, Tiffany, and then? I mean, if Tiffany comes on, I'm going to go off.
Oh,
okay. Because I don't need to speak to her. I'm done with it. I'm busy with the lawyers. I'm busy with everything.
One of your biggest issues,
it's really
Ronald,
hard, but it's, sorry, you were saying?
One of your biggest issues is that she lied. It's not that.
Yes, there's so many things attached to that. It's the disappointment of, I would have never expected that. Yes, a white lie here and there, I can understand, but lie about that. The one big thing she was complaining about. She complained she's doing things alone. She complained she's struggling that side alone. But it's your fault that you're struggling because you didn't submit the thing and you told me. Sorry?
That Tiffany's struggling?
Yeah. Complains a lot to me. She even complained on phone then that she's struggling alone.
What does she complain about?
She says it's hard to do everything alone and she's struggling. I must send money and everything. That's one thing that we fight about a lot as well, is money.
Well, all married couples fight about money. That's number one. Everybody fights about money.
Yeah.
That's the thing, I don't mind paying child support, I'll buy or send what I must. But we argue basically about Tiffany. She wants the money. Well, I want to send like I want to buy the stuff on Amazon or whatever and then send it. But no, she wants the money, and that's where we clash because she wants. I don't know why you want the money. What's the difference? Support is support.
Can you answer the questions about the allegations of abuse?
Well, Tiffany's saying that she's being emotionally abused.
Yeah.
And then, obviously you saw, from one angle or another, you saw what was posted today. I guess like your texts, your emails or whatever, and it didn't make you look like a good guy.
Yeah, no. You guys will see when I post her messages attached to those emails and everything. She literally told me today that she moved on. She got someone else. So I don't see why she's here defending herself. So that doesn't make sense. And I have the screenshot. I sent it to her because she was arguing with me that she didn't say it. And she did. But it's fine. I just don't want nobody close to my kids. That's all. Because when it comes to my kids, I'm serious.
Tiffany's saying lies. Oh my God.
Oh, Tiffany. You know it's the truth, honey. So yeah, but I don't need to defend myself so much. All I'm saying is I will post her stuff because she thinks I'm joking.
You seem to really miss your family when they're not there. Are you sure you're not
Nobody
acting?
knows what I go through every night here. Alone.
No,
Okay,
of course.
Fuck it. You know, to see your kids grow up over a phone, to not be able to hold them, kiss them, touch them, even your wife, you know? That's why it hurts so much to think that every night I go through this shit and I was all a lie. That fucking hurt. Sorry?
I couldn't imagine that. No, I would agree that it's hard not seeing your wife or your. I mean, I don't have kids, but like I would imagine that would be very hard.
Like, you know, it is. I missed him. You know, I was hoping that Tiffany would have been here now in July for Polly's birthday because that was the agreement we made. But
you love her, don't you?
No, obviously I do. But at the moment, things is so heavy between me and Tiffany. It's hard to say that you love the person, and same with her. Probably she feels the same. It's hard to say that you love that person who has hurt you so much.
How do you know you're not just upset and reacting off of anger?
What do you mean?
Like you're mad right now. She lied about the visa. How do you know when you calm down, you won't have a different outlook on the whole situation?
My outlook will probably be a bit different tomorrow morning. But then again, I know I'm going to be overwhelmed with all these thoughts again about, Ronald, you could have been with your daughter. Your daughter could have been here. You know, if Tiffany didn't want to submit the papers because she was hesitant, like John said, why not come and live in South Africa?
Well, it seems to me like you kind of want Tiffany and the family to be with you in South Africa. That's like the like if you had it your way, would you rather? I think you'd rather have them all there in South Africa as opposed to you being here in the States.
Let me tell you like this: it's easier for me to support and take care and those type of things for the whole family. How do you know she lied about the visa? I went on the website and I saw the email from the lawyers, from the immigration lawyer, and I then emailed them and they confirmed it, and I checked the Dropbox on the online application and I saw nothing was submitted.
Wow. What did you do after you found out? Wow.
I took a video because I knew when I confront her, she's going to lock me out.
Oh, wow.
Lock you up how?
Lock me out.
Oh.
Because that's what she does. But it's fine. I'm actually surprised at her. She did. When I confronted her, she admitted to it straight away. Not that she could avoid it because,
Well, what did she say? Why did she do that?
She gave me the excuse that John mentioned, Dana. She was hesitant and those type of things.
What was the excuse? What?
That she was hesitant and things weren't nice and those type of things. But I don't agree with that. You didn't need to lie to me about it if you were hesitant. Could have
But
just
what if those are her true emotions? What if that's the truth? Don't you work
Right.
for? Yeah.
if that is the truth, I don't see why she could have lied.
But how
Why
did
not play open cards? I'm your
she
husband.
lied?
Sorry?
I'm still confused as to how she lied.
She told me that it's done. We must get an interview date anytime soon. The visa is not even 50% through. To answer you like that. So that's how she lied. She told me 4 times to be exact. Where I asked her, is it done? She confirmed it 4 times. And I have the proof.
But Ronald, I understand both of your points of view. I would be upset, yes, but then I understand her point of view too. There has to be a meeting in the middle, don't you think?
That's the thing. Meeting in the middle doesn't exist in Tiffany's books. I literally, she contacted me from her mother's or her grandmother's phone. I tried to talk nicely.
Did he freeze?
No, I'm here.
No, him. He
Ronald?
froze.
He might have froze.
Let's bring Tiffany up. Let's hear her side.
I don't know if Tiffany wants to come up.
Okay. Just feel like they should try to work it out before it's look how much they put into this. How long have these guys been dating?
Tiffany just said I needed to submit the co-sponsor stuff. I couldn't bring myself to tell him because of his temper.
See?
Yeah, I'll drop the link. I think Ronald's frozen. Well, we're pretty sure he's frozen. So maybe his phone died or something. I don't know. There's the link.
These guys got to work this out. I think he has an explosive temper. And if you have a temper, it's hard to talk to someone. They need to just kind of, what's the word, John?
Yeah, there he goes. He probably got either his phone died or something else happened. But I don't know. This is a mess. And if, I don't see it getting any better.
I do, because they have children. So you have to make it better. You got to learn how to communicate. He has to stop getting so angry.
I'll join. All right, Tiffany, there's the link.
He has to talk and not be so angry. Tiffany has to communicate. I don't see this as being over. You do? It's a lot. I get it. But you have to fight for your family, I think. Am I crazy, guys, in the chat? You got to fight for your family. Yeah, I agree.
Tiffany, I just texted you the link in case the scroll was going too fast.
I had a fly flying around here.
Let me give it to them. Cheryl, can you take over for 1 second?
Yeah. You guys tell me your thoughts. It's bad. I'm not going to lie. Unless it's physical, I think they need to work this out. When you're younger and you get married, I've been married 30 years, guys, 30 years. When you're young and you're just getting married like that, you have to work out the kinks. I think these guys need to work this out. Am I just fighting do you agree? Do you see what I'm saying, Ronald? Like you guys
I missed most of that because I got kicked out. So I missed most of what you said now.
I said when you're young and you're just getting married, I'm 50 years old. I've been married 30 years. You're going to go through angst in your relationship. I think you have a temper. I think she can't communicate with you with a temper, but you have things to get upset about. I agree with that, but not so explosive. You guys need to work this out.
I'm out. I don't need to listen to this woman.
Ronald,
no,
please.
I'm gonna go, guys.
Please,
like I said, I do not want to speak with her.
I know.
She has no respect for me, so I don't need to speak to her.
Okay, just sit there.
I'm not going to, and I told you guys I'm going to leave if she appears. So I'm sorry.
Well, we didn't know you were coming back. We thought you hung up.
I understand that. So that's why I'm going to go. Okay, Tiffany, you enjoy. I'm not going to watch this. Say what you want. Be manipulative, tell lies, do what you want.
No. We haven't said anything. She hasn't lied yet. We haven't said anything.
No, I'm saying she can. I give her permission.
You got to calm down, Ronald. Can you just listen and don't say anything if you don't want to talk? Just listen.
I don't want to listen. The thing is, when she speaks, she can't speak good.
You
When
don't know
she
what
speaks,
you don't know
no,
what
I
she's
know.
going. You
I've
don't
been
know what
married
she's going
to
to
her
say.
for 3 years. I
Okay,
know it.
Ronald, we listen to you, right? And
You don't know what she's going to say.
Let's hear what Tiffany has to say.
Yeah, let's just do that. Just do that. And then if
Okay,
you want to
this
make up,
thing blows out in an argument, I'm not taking responsibility.
no, you're not going to argue. We're just going to, it's one at a time. Just let her speak.
Okay, let's
Tiffany,
hear.
I really like you and Ronald together. Just know that.
Yeah.
People go through problems. I've been married 30 years, and who I was at the beginning of my relationship is not who I am now, because you have to work it out. I think Ronald has an explosive temper, but he has things to be upset about. Do you see this working itself out?
No.
Are you going to try?
No.
No, I'm not interested.
But you guys have children.
I said, you know what? I understand, and that mentality of, but
Here we go.
What
Hold on, Ronald. Hold on, Ronald.
Ronald, please let Tiffany speak, and then
Okay, sorry.
mentality of, but we have children together is 100% the only reason we've gotten this far in our relationship. Because you know what? Like, I'll say it straight up. I'm no angel. I'm not perfect.
Oh.
And you know what?
Ronald, hold on.
No, I'm saying that.
Hold on. Keep.
My goodness. Anyways, I'm not perfect, and I know that. I'm 100% aware of that. So whatever he wants to post of the messages, full accountability. You know what? When I heard him at the end of his live say, "I'll call you now" to some person, I got really jealous. Why? I still love him, regardless of the what Ronald jokes about as being emotional abuse. It is emotional abuse. So, regardless of the emotional abuse, it doesn't change the fact that you love a person. It doesn't change the fact that you love a person. The love doesn't just go away.
Yeah.
So obviously I was really hurt, and I felt the need to find a way to message him and say, who the hell is that person? You know what? If I would have thought in a million years that whatever fight we're having, let us have that fight, let us whatever. I never in a million years thought that he would go and talk to another person. Now it's not confirmed and I don't have proof, but it really hurt my feelings in that moment.
He just said he made it up. Ronald, is that a mature thing to do, to make it up?
Yes.
Sorry,
is it a what thing? What? Sorry.
I said, is that a mature thing to do, to pretend like you're talking to someone else?
Probably not. But yeah, I was also upset in the moment.
But you can't play with her emotions like that. That's serious to a woman.
Well, I mean, she played with me with lying to the visa.
Can I explain about the
yeah,
visa
please.
thing?
Okay,
Don't explain yourself because it's lies.
It's not a lie, John. I swear, after we get off this, I will send you whatever screenshot you need. I will send it to you. But
send the one where you told me you did submit it. Send that one.
I'll send. I never said that I didn't lie. You know what? I lied, and I'm sorry. But the reason that it happened was because a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever, he was telling me what's going on with the visa. Tiffany, what's going on with the visa? And for a while, so my dad bailed on being his sponsor because he was saying that he owes money to the IRS, whatever. So that didn't work out. So I spoke to my friend and I said, can you please help me out? She said yes. And she ended up sending, okay, we'll fill it out. We'll do it. So she did what she had to do. I did what I had to do. Ronald filled out what he needed to fill out, but it was missing some of her documents. And then when I was doing because we have to do a pre-mail checklist. When I was doing the pre-mail checklist, it said, okay, we still need a scanned in copy of her passport. It can't be a cell phone picture. So then I asked her, okay, I need a scan thing. She told me I won't be able to do it until I get into the office. Whatever, it happened. She finally did send it to me. I told Ronald everything until that point, which was like about 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. Up until that point, I said, she still needs to send me this thing. When I finally did get it from her, that's when I said, oh yeah, it's submitted, which was my fault, my mistake. But in that moment, me and him were far from okay. So I made the mistake, or it was a lapse of judgment to not tell the truth. But what am I going to do? just be straight up with him, Ronald. I don't know how I'm feeling about bringing you here. I'm actually more scared than excited. If you make me so miserable when you're in another country, why the hell would I bring that here? Do I need the
Did
kids?
you tell that to him, Tiffany?
Of course, I said that to him today. I was scared.
Today, you
Scared
told
of
me
bringing
that.
him here.
But it's a valid point, Ronald. I have to say, like, you know,
I have
What's
to.
a valid point?
And you know what? He can joke. He can say whatever. And if some people believe it, that is
Whoa, whoa,
fine.
whoa, 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 whoa. How can it be a valid point to lie to your spouse about bringing him to where his kids is? How is that a valid point?
Like I said,
Why
Because
not play open cards with your husband and tell
Like
him,
I-
listen,
it was a
we are
lack
not
of
right. I'm not a lack of judgment. Tiffany, that's not a lack of judgment.
But Ronald, she made a mistake. She's admitting to her mistakes. You've made mistakes in your life, and she stood by your side.
I admit to my mistakes, and she till today she holds it against me. Every single thing I did.
Yes,
And
okay. You
you
know,
literally mentioned what I did 4 years ago on WhatsApp just now between me and you. Didn't you? So yes, you are stuck on the past. So how must I know? I must now accept your apology, but you can't accept mine.
if I didn't accept all your apologies, Ronald, every single 1 million of them, I wouldn't have been with you till today, right? But
I just had to apologize every time to keep the peace.
you
That's
have
the
to
blame.
apologize. Ronald, you have to apologize for something wrong. You can't put that on me. I force you to apologize. That's the right thing to do. To lie to somebody.
I mean, do you give her credit for apologizing? She did apologize. I mean,
You know what? I don't accept it.
Ronald,
That
are
is
you serious?
that's really that's like real deep.
But
Okay.
you have to
I
admit
feel
that
that she had no reason to not speak to me.
you have to admit that she stood by your side through difficult times, hasn't she?
He's never
She
gonna.
hasn't. She held it against me to have control over me. Let me just clarify that.
Can I say something without being interrupted?
Because every time she wants something, she will say, Ronald, you did this and this 3 years ago, so you must do this and this, or you owe me this and this because of that. That's what she does. Now, what is that called? That is called what? Manipulating? Or what is that called?
Can I
That's
say
called
something?
being young and making mistakes and
all right,
just
let's let Tiffany speak. Go ahead, Tiffany.
sorry.
I'm gonna be honest. Like the things that I went through, I can't explain to anybody. And he thinks it's a joke. It still affects me till today.
Don't start crying. That's what you do every time.
Ronald, don't.
Your fake cries
do
is
that,
not going to work.
Ronald.
That's what you did with the counseling as well, and then everyone feels
Because
for her.
if she's
She's
crying,
very
I
good.
mean, she's not Meryl Streep. If she's crying, that means she's upset. There's something bothering her. It's we're not on.
John,
You're not on a.
I've been married to her. Eh? I know how she works.
Yeah.
You're not making yourself look good, Ronald, right now. Just telling you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I also have a right. That's the thing. I don't need to look good. I do it or say it like it is. It's because of putting on a mask like Tiffany does that we are where we are. That's the thing. But Tiffany, go ahead. Say your say. Sorry.
The things that I went through affect me till this day. I'm not gonna lie. So, he has his own apartment. He's doing well as far as I know, but I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say, oh, the trust is he earned back every single little bit of trust that he lost. He earned it back, so I have no reason to not trust him anymore. He'll never admit to the fact that even when I was in South Africa recently, he lied to my face about things that I'm not going to mention, but things that he did, and he won't accept it. He'll never tell anyone, oh, you know what? She's using my past against me. It's only the past if you leave it behind. But it has followed us through every single step in this relationship for as long as the whole relationship. So I have no chance to earn the trust back from him. Well, I have no chance to trust again because he doesn't allow me that, because he keeps doing things and keeps lying to me. I don't care what he says. He keeps lying to me. So no, he has not earned my trust back. And I don't use it against him to control him. But yes, I am like so fucking paranoid about everything. It's to the point where this man can go to the grocery store and I get worried. Like, Really? What do you need? Why are you going to the grocery store? Who's going with you? He's done so much damage to me as a person that
But what
that's
brought you to that point, Tiffany?
him. You guys, there's so much you don't know and that I'm never going to talk about out of respect for the little respect I have left for him. But there's so much that this man put me through that this man could tell me that he's going to go take a shit in the bathroom and I won't believe him. And you know what? If that makes me less of a woman, so be it. I'm not a woman.
I don't know how can I win back trust or whatever if I'm not allowed to do, or how can I prove I can be a man or a husband if I'm not allowed to do the things that I'm supposed to do?
That's not
Does
a
that make sense what I'm trying to say?
That's not a question for me. That's a question for yourself. You lost the trust. It's your job to earn it, not to ask me.
No, but you are on my place. You taking my place. You don't give me my place.
Your place.
That's what I'm saying.
Your place is to
My
do whatever
place.
you want and disregard my human.
Okay. That's the fun part. Do whatever I must, right?
Okay. I'm not trying to fix our relationship. Like I said, there's no
Neither
fixing.
do I.
There's no fixing this.
I'm
I
good.
know that. He's done. I love him. I love him a lot. You all know that. I wouldn't have stuck by his side.
Tiffany, you didn't love me. If you loved me, whatever.
Come on, Ronald. You know she
Come
loves
on, no.
you.
Yeah.
You know, guys,
Come on,
she
Ronald.
literally mentioned it. She just wants to be on another season. That's why.
No,
Fuck
no,
her.
no. You mentioned you loved her too. You just said it
I
here.
can prove it at least.
So do
I
you
can
love her or
prove
not
it.
love her?
I submitted my papers. I did what I must. It just all makes sense why she was delaying with the visa the whole 3 months. 2 weeks, my ass.
I have proof.
Tiff, what about the other stuff about the other addictions?
I don't want to talk about that. I'm not even going to go that deep, honestly. He could say what he wants. He never had an addiction. He's perfectly clean. Whatever.
Did you guys go to counseling, Tiffany?
We did, but every time we went to counseling, it was for TV. So it's really hard to actually have like a real counseling session when you're being.
Oh, you guys need a real counseling
You had
session.
cameras there when you were going to counseling. That's not counseling.
I don't want to be.
You
Like,
know what the problem is?
off
The
bat.
problem is me and Tiffany can't give each other a chance to talk. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yep.
That's why our
true.
counseling will never work. That's the problem.
The problem is
We
not.
don't allow each other to talk. I mean, just before this YouTube thing, we were on a call, shouting at each other over the phone. Why?
We were
I
shouting
eventually hang up.
because you said to me that I'm the reason you don't see your kids. But the
You
real,
are, Tiffany,
like,
you
if
said you're not bringing them to South Africa. That's why I said it.
I just got back.
You guys need to get a counselor and talk offline. Please stop posting things, Ronald. Please stop posting
I
things.
don't post nothing.
Okay. Well, who's ever posting, stop posting. You guys need to get offline with a counselor and talk and let one at a time, because he just admitted you talk at each other and you guys don't let each other talk.
Yeah, it's true. Tiffany is a strong woman and our personalities clash. That's the thing. Because she doesn't back off, I don't back off.
Yeah.
That's
That's
not
it.
the problem. The problem is not the strong personalities. I assure
Okay,
you that's
whatever
not.
you call it.
The problem is that I feel personally that Ronald feels like the world owes him something. I know in my heart that I've done so much for this relationship from the beginning. I promised him as soon as I was able, I would bring Carly to him. I have brought Carly and Daniel to him so many times, and it's not a 3-hour flight. It is an over 24-hour flight. And it's not easy traveling with 2 kids. Daniel's not a problem, but it's very hard traveling with Carly. But he does not care. I just got back in March. I was there for 4 months. My life here in America went down the drain and I had so much mess to clean up, but he does not care. And the fact that he has so little appreciation for me, like, you know what? You gave up 4 months just to be with me and the kids. You know what? Even if it was 1 month, which was what I planned, it still means something. I'm still making sacrifices. So I do my part to make sure.
Ask her, why did she extend?
Why what?
Ask her, why did she extend the last time that she was here?
Why did you extend the last time you were there in South Africa? Why did you stay longer?
Well, we had a huge fight, and I went to his mom's
No.
house, and then we started working it out, and I extended my ticket by like a week so that we could have some time
No.
to solve the issue. But whatever he says, I'm assuming is what the real reason is. So let's hear it.
Didn't you stay longer because we were hoping the interview date was gonna be there anytime soon?
No, that's not why I stayed. How can the interview date come?
And you didn't want to stay longer. You didn't extend. You were forced to extend because of Emirates keep canceling the flights because of COVID.
Oh my
You
goodness.
didn't want to stay longer. Don't act like you wanted to.
I extended the ticket. I did extend the ticket. And then
You had to extend it.
no, I didn't. I
The
have
flight got cancelled.
the
That's what I'm saying.
receipt. I have the receipt of what I paid for extending my ticket. I extended it by a week. After that week, I got a notification that my flight was canceled. But I did extend my trip because I wanted to work things out with him. After that, it got canceled. That's why I was stuck there for 4 months.
Wow. It's a long time.
Yes,
You know
it
the
was.
sad part is that I feel I was taken for a fool. You know, if she just played open cards from the beginning, I would have known where I'm standing. But now to play whatever she was playing in her head, in the
So you
sense of
think she's been
thinking
playing
that
you
things
for
is
a
going
fool
to get
since
better.
day one?
Sorry?
Do you think she's been playing you for a fool since day one?
No, not since day one. But let me tell you one thing, at least from October, things was not good. And since then, something was just not right. And I told her that before.
Oh goodness.
I told her that before.
Okay.
You know, and
There's nothing I
yeah.
can say. There's nothing I can say and nothing I'm going to say to try and stick up for myself and say, no, I wasn't taking you for granted. I wasn't trying to. I'm not going to do that. I know myself,
You
and
don't have to.
I don't know what it is that I would take advantage of. I don't know what it is I could be taking advantage
I'll
of.
ask the question. Ronald, how do you think she was taking advantage of you?
Ask her what paper did I have to sign and why did you get
Oh
upset
my
about it?
goodness. Okay, so one thing that was a huge argument between us, and he's going to say whatever he wants to say, but here is really what happened. So
Okay.
we get paid by TLC, right? Obviously. Before the show is done, you can request to have an advance of payments. And you can request up to 50% before the show is like over or something, right? So
What does that have to do with anything?
he does request a lot of advances. I do as well when I need them, but he did request a lot of advances, right? And I told him, Ronald, sign a paper. And I had him do this last time as well, but last time it was a waste.
The last time, yeah.
Last time it was a waste because there was almost nothing left for both of us. Because I was in South Africa and we like blew through it like idiots. This time I said, Ronald, sign over the paper. Please don't ask for more advances. Sign over the paper so you can have your rest of the 50% of the money sent to my savings account. If it looks shady, that's fine. But I know for a fact if that money lands in his bank account, it is gone and there will be nothing to show for it. I wanted us to buy a house together because that both of the remaining amount of our money can be used to buy a house instead of blowing through it, buying motorcycles, buying bullshit. So, you know what? Sue me for actually having interests. I am not the kind of person who will ask for the remainder of his money so that I can go do my hair, do my nails, buy myself pretty things. I'm not that kind of woman, and I've proved myself because
You had some kind of plan. Must
I can send screenshots of the amount of money that I have sent this man from the beginning of our relationship.
2 years. When was the last time you sent money? When?
You know what? I have all
It's
the
been
receipts from
years.
Western Union.
It's been years, Stephanie. I'm the one sending you money. I have the proof. The
Do you
proof is
guys
this
hear
time in
him?
my.
Do you guys hear
Yeah.
him?
Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie then. Don't lie.
Do you guys hear him? He said it's been years. I'll send the screenshots to you, John. So it hasn't been years.
Send.
No, and I
When
don't
was the
mind.
last time?
I did it because I
Okay,
wanted to.
yeah. I'll send my screenshots also then.
That's fine.
Don't lie.
It's fine.
I sent you money. Goodness.
Okay, anyways, I sent money whenever he was having issues. I sent money when he was living upstairs with that guy and they were having financial issues and couldn't buy groceries. I sent money to buy groceries. I sent money.
That I paid back.
I sent money to help him fix his bike. When I was in South Africa, I gave him, I don't know how much money to get a bike back from some place. So I do.
Hmm?
I'm not trying to take
That I
advantage of
paid
him.
back.
No, you did not, Ronald. What the fuck are you talking about?
Are you sure?
You can send them a receipt. If you paid it back, stick up for yourself, send the receipt. All I'm
Oh,
saying
wow.
is he didn't.
You get to unblock me
I,
first, but
I, as the
I
idiot
must
that I
unblock you,
am,
John. Yeah, sorry.
the idiot that I am, thought I was helping him. If he has financial issues, let me help him. So if you want to say that I only wanted your money, that's why I was in a relationship with you, you may go ahead and do so.
You
But
know why I say that, Tiffany, is
I don't.
because you asked for that paper to be signed, knowing you did not submit that visa.
So
So
what? It
you
has
were
nothing
going
to
to
do
get the
with the
money
visa.
now anytime soon. You were going to get the money, and I'm not even there. You want to tell me you were going to keep the money until I'm there? Bullshit. You weren't even planning on getting me there.
Okay. All right, Ronald.
hey, Ronald, did you pawn your wedding ring?
No,
Yes, he did.
no. When?
Oh goodness.
When?
Okay.
Why
Shortly
don't
When?
we do
after the
this? Why
wedding.
don't we do this? Why don't we get off air and talk and no one posts any more things? No more posting today, guys.
No, she's
If he
local.
sends me shitty emails, I'm gonna post every single one until it
Oh,
stops.
God.
You won't get nothing from me. Just make sure I can talk to the kids. Stop blocking me like you always do. I won't talk to you. I stick by my word this afternoon. When you unblocked me, our agreement was I must not talk to you. I stick by that. You were the one talking to me.
Correct. Sorry.
Are you going to
I
unblock
rest my
them?
case.
No, I am
I
not.
just want to have connection with the kids. Is that so much to ask?
Will you unblock them in a couple days after
Yeah.
this calms down? Okay.
Definitely will. 100%.
Okay, good. Yeah,
I'll
Ronald,
be so lucky.
do you think you'll cool off in a couple days? You're really upset.
It's.
You're really upset. You need to calm down. You think you'll calm
I'm
down?
hurt. I'm upset. I'm disappointed. I'm everything. I don't know how I'm feeling. To be honest.
John, we should
I
get
mean,
offline and talk offline.
I don't think. Yeah, but
They have to talk. They have to talk.
It's
I
not, you know what? He's a good person. He's just not, it's not good for me emotionally or mentally, is not good for me. He could probably, or maybe be a wonderful person for another person, but it's only caused damage to me. Like, I have a whole lot of shit. Like, I need therapy so bad because of him.
Even with that, Tiffany, you have to talk to them anyway and learn to communicate because of the kids.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
is
But-
Daniel blocked? So you on his phone
No,
or what?
she deleted Skype, so
No,
I
not on
can't
his
even contact
devices.
Daniel.
I deleted Skype on my phone so he couldn't contact me. But Daniel, he still has access to Daniel.
So he could get in contact with Daniel if he wanted to.
Yes.
Even right this second.
Right the second. Daniel has his iPad upstairs and his phone upstairs. So either one.
So
Didn't I
she's
literally ask you I want to call
kids then,
Daniel, and then
Ronald.
you said you will let me know?
Yeah, but we've been fighting the whole day. What do you want me to do?
You didn't tell me Skype's working.
Why do I need to tell you that? That's common
Well,
sense.
did you try calling Daniel and it didn't work?
No, I didn't, because she told me she deleted Skype. Obviously, I misunderstood that. I thought she had deleted it. So I asked her this afternoon, listen, I want to give Daniel a call. And then she just said, it's fine. She will tell him, or what did you say? I can't even recall.
I'll let him know.
You'll let him know.
I got
you're right.
a pool and I put it in the backyard and he's been swimming all day, so
He's been swimming all day.
yes.
You are able to speak to him, Ronald, according to what Tiffany.
Nah, then I'm going to call him now. I don't know if he's inside or outside.
The thing I'm worried about is last time we had an argument and I don't want to hear anything. I have all the screenshots. I have everything saved. Last time we
What?
had an argument, he went, and tell me if this is right or wrong. He went to Daniel and he was playing on Daniel's feelings, saying, you'll one day understand why mommy and me can't work out, my boy. I'm so sorry that things are like this. It's just mommy doesn't give me a chance and mommy does this and whatever. And that is wrong. You don't include him in what's going on between us. You keep him out of it.
I literally just said goodbye.
But
You
you
don't
said
need to
I'm
say
not allowed to speak to
goodbye.
him.
You don't need to say goodbye. Leave him out of it. And that's what I'm worried about. That's why I need to supervise what he's saying to my son.
But he needs to understand.
But he's a child.
No, I
He
don't
just
mean
doesn't
like
get it. He doesn't
understand
get
that
it.
what's going on between us. That's not what I mean. I
But
mean,
that's
he
what you
must
told
just
Daniel.
understand
You
that,
told him what's
listen,
going on.
mommy is going to get a new man. I'm not going
Oh
to
my
be there
God,
anymore.
Ronald.
You can't.
Ronald.
Oh, Jesus,
Did you
Ronald,
say that?
no,
He
no.
doesn't get
Ronald.
it. He doesn't
What?
get it.
You didn't say
What?
that. Did you really say that?
Yes.
No, I didn't say
You
that.
can't say that. Oh my God.
No, I didn't say that. Oh,
That's why I need to supervise what he's saying to my son. I have no problem with him being in my son's life if he is a good part of my son's life. But if he's going to sit there and be petty and childish with my son, it's not going to work out for me.
nothing works out for you.
All right, we should get offline, guys. We should get offline.
Yeah.
Don't hang up, you guys. Don't hang up. John, it's your show. What should you do?
I think whether we're online or offline, to be honest with you, I don't think that both me or you, Cheryl, have the licensing to try and fix this.
No, they just need to talk. They really do.
You know?
Ronald's calming down. You can tell he's calming down. Tiffany's calming down. They just need to calm down and talk and no more posting, and it'll be fine. I like you guys together. I really do. People are calling me a nut job in the comment section, but I been through things like this at the beginning of my marriage. It's I'm sure, John, you and Cody had to learn how to be a couple after a decade.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, me and Cody have had our issues. You know, every
We have our
no
sunshine
happily,
days, you
there's
know?
no married couple that's never had a fight.
Exactly.
Find it.
Yeah, but there's a difference between a fight and full-blown war.
I mean,
Well,
you
no.
make it a war. You guys need to calm down. Just, it's not, I mean, I get why you're mad, Ronald, but you have to admit you have a temper. You have a temper,
I do.
right?
Little
Yeah.
one.
Like a big one. And then that's hard to deal with. And so you just calm down and learn, the next time you get upset, I don't know, you gotta bring it down before you talk. Maybe don't talk for a couple days till you are calm, because you're a totally different person when you're calm. Totally different.
I know I might disagree with you a little bit, Sherelle, because I
Go ahead.
I've seen this. It seems like they are very unhappy.
Yeah.
And I'm not the one to try and say, like, not
Oh my God.
You're welcome.
It's Angela's house.
So,
Is it Angela's grandkids?
yeah, I bought them all gifts, and they all wanted to surprise me. I'm not the one to feel so bad. I'm like, you're welcome, get out. I'm not the one to say, like, try and not work on your marriage, but
John, how many times have people told Cody to leave you or vice versa? Because they're not in that relationship. And you and Cody could have the ugliest fights and it looks like it's bad and that it's over. But if the love is there and nothing is physically being done, then you work it out. You work it out.
The problem is I'm not married to Tiffany. I'm married to Tiffany and the world.
You are. It's just not legal.
You understand what I mean? I'm married to Tiffany and the world.
Well, that's worse. That's 10 times worse. Yeah, that's worse.
I would think that if they have any chance of working this out, that they have to keep it, offline. But I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. It might be too far gone at this point. And just for me, what I'm seeing, I mean, I don't want anybody to divorce, especially when they have kids together and they have a family. Like, I come from a broken home. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But what are you going to do? Are you going to spend the rest of your lives being miserable, trying to work something out that
you're going to learn how to talk to each other and learn how to be in a marriage? That's what you're going to do. That's what you do.
The thing is, I just think there's too much anger between me and Tiffany on each other. That's why there's no saving this. I'm honest. Like,
every time I must be the one who fixes us and everything. No, I'm not doing that this time.
But you guys fight hard. You know what I mean? Like you
That's why I say we don't fight. We have war.
well, I mean, like when
I-
there's passion like that, then that means you guys really do care about each other. Because when you love hard and you fight hard, that means there's an element of caring there. You know what I mean?
When the sun shines, let me tell you, it shines bright. But when it rains, fucking pour it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The
every
biggest
house has
issue
its
that, or
pros.
the biggest disconnect between Ronald and I is that I feel I've been cheated out of happiness because he's like literally broken me down inside. And because I'm broken down and I don't trust him and I'm like resentful towards him, he then gets angry at me and treats me like shit. But I have every right to feel how I feel because he made me feel these things. Yet he's not doing what it takes to make these things go away or make them better. It's like somebody cheating on you and then you want to forgive them, so you're trying to move on, but they keep cheating on you. And then you're telling them, is this how it's supposed to be? They get mad at you then for being angry that they keep cheating on you. That's what's happening. He does these things. I don't trust them. Then it makes me resentful. And then I'm even more resentful because he does nothing that he's supposed to do to try and make me trust him again. What am I just supposed to like? I'm a robot with zero feelings. And you know what?
No, Tiffany.
You love me very much. So I
Tell
guess
the truth.
forget everything you did and feel better. That's not how it works.
Tiffany, just answer this quickly.
Sure.
Do I send you photos when you want photos?
Oh my gosh, I don't ask for photos.
Do
anymore.
I give you my live location when you ask for it?
Oh my gosh.
Do I
Okay.
give you
When
enough
is that
proof?
happening?
Excuse me?
You like have no data ever. What are you saying to me right now?
I have a dongle. What do you mean? You know it. I know it. We all know it.
All right, guys. Ronald always sends me his live location and sends me
So
pictures.
now just answer my questions. You want photos? I send you photos. You accused me the other day of speaking to women. I took a screenshot right there and then of my
ask
WhatsApp.
for that stuff is not good. Like that, you like I
Sorry?
see a photo where you are, or like that. That's not a good place to be in. Like and I understand Tiffany. I understand when there's no trust there. Like you question everything. I get that, but like
Absolutely.
that's not.
And to be honest, yes, I do question everything. The man can tell me I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and I'm worried. What is he really doing? And that's wrong. But what can I do? I am human. I've been lied to more than anyone knows. I have had him lie in front of my face while looking perfectly innocent. So how can I look him in the face and see him tell me anything and ever believe him again? I actually wanted this marriage to work out, but I'm human.
Oh,
I'm human, and he broke the trust, and now I
oh,
love him
yeah.
very much, but what can I do? What can I do?
Yeah.
And I can understand Tiffany not wanting to go forward with the visa. If you have this many issues right now while you guys are still apart,
Yes, that I can understand, John.
Exactly.
But my question is, does that give her a right to lie about it and give me false hope?
Competition, whether
I think if your mic is
whether
a little bit.
it's a
What's wrong with the
competition
line?
whether I love and whether I'm scared of him coming.
I can't hear nothing.
I gotta go,
I don't know
guys.
what's
I have
going
to.
Are you leaving, Tiffany?
So I'm gonna go.
All right. Let's just end this.
Carly. My mom
I think
Carly, she can't watch.
I don't know. My
know
signal is
what
real
we
bad.
accomplished. I honestly don't.
What did she say before she left?
I
We couldn't
couldn't
hear.
make out anything she was
Yeah.
saying. I think her
I
phone
I
was
couldn't
dying
pick
or
up
something.
also. Yeah, so it is what it is. I mean, you can only do so much. I gave all the proof I needed to give to try and win the trust back.
Yeah, but I still know why you blocked me, Ronald. I'm still bitter about that. I always have
I
posted
was really upset with you.
stuff, so just had to say that to your face.
I was really upset with you.
I was posting your stories and Tiffany's stories.
I
Sides.
yeah,
And you
man.
blocked me. I'm like, okay,
I
whatever.
think it was a comment that you posted.
I posted your stories from Tiffany, from Ronald, from Tiffany, from Ronald, from Tiffany, from Ronald. So
Escalating the scenario. Come on.
and then you're like, and you sent me a message. I'm blocking you. I'm like, but what did I do? I don't know, but whatever. But I don't know.
I
This
don't blast you, don't worry.
was a live and a half.
Guys, this is a lot. Let me
So
tell you,
a
it's a
lot.
lot.
Thank you for coming on, right, John? I mean, I
Yeah,
can't believe
no.
they came
No,
on.
you're
If I didn't
welcome.
like you, I wouldn't have had John. But you know, I think all of us wish you and Tiffany the best, and I think nobody wants to see either of you hurting like this.
Yeah.
Especially like the kids, you know, maybe not so much Carly because she doesn't know what's going on, but especially
I'm not someone who shows emotion there. But let me tell you one thing. I'm fucking broken inside.
Oh.
But
but
yeah, I'll deal with it on my own.
maybe
You know,
and I think you guys definitely need to cool off for a couple days and not talk on social media and post things, you know, and
I didn't post
whatever.
nothing. I say it again. I didn't post nothing. I posted my motorcycle and I got some shit
Yeah,
for
but
that.
then you went live and you said like not so flattering things, so it's like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that I had to do because of the screenshots you posted.
All right, let's call it night. We're at an hour. Oh my God, it's an hour.
I wish you guys the best. I really do.
Yeah, I honestly do
Thank
too.
you.
You know, nobody wants to see anybody unhappy, you know, and especially when kids are involved. And
That's my biggest worry, man. It's my
I
biggest
don't know.
worry. You know, it's really disappointing thinking that I'm supposed to show Daniel how to be a man, how to be a father, how to be a husband.
Not a good way to show
Yes,
that.
I'm failing. You know what I'm saying? It's
Doing this
really.
stuff online because I don't know if Daniel has social. I mean, I
No,
don't
it
know if he
doesn't.
has social media. I don't know if he could see this stuff, but
No,
I
it
mean, I
doesn't.
hope to God that he doesn't see this stuff because what do you think he'd think of you when he's, you know what? You don't want him thinking negatively about you. He loves you, you know, and I know you love him. So you don't want him seeing this stuff.
Yeah, but he needs to know that I'm disappointed with myself in failing him. That's the thing. Because I really feel I failed him. And that's why I say he's still my son. Because
Yeah.
I will, even if we get a divorce, I'm still going to go on and I will still try and lead him in some way or somehow. I don't know.
Yes,
Just
Catherine.
do
Thank you.
that.
I think I missed a bunch of super chats, but thank you. I'm not trying to like bring them up because we're talking about serious stuff here, and I'm sorry if I didn't acknowledge all of them. But
What's super chats?
Ronald, you know, I really hope that Daniel doesn't see all this stuff because he's not going to want to
No,
see his
he
mom.
doesn't have social media. So,
You know,
Will
and
do.
also I know that you love him. I know
Yeah.
that you love Daniel. I
Sure.
think everybody knows that. I know he loves you. Like the first time you called him my boy, like I think when you're on, you know, the other way, like a couple years back, I cried. I'm like, oh my God, he really loves that boy. That's you know, that's his son.
Yeah.
And you know,
Let me tell you, I fight whoever. When it comes to Daniel, you know how many times I fought with Tiffany about Daniel. If I feel they mistreat my boy, yes, and then I can get upset. I stand up for him. I love him. I'm actually gonna call him now when we get off.
all right, well then we're gonna end this so you can call him.
Thank you.
You need to.
Thanks,
And
guys.
not like honestly, nothing. I wish you and Tiffany, you know, everyone knows like I love Tiffany, but like I have nothing against you, you know, and I really
No hard feelings.
I hope that you guys, you know, work it out or figure out some type of.
If we can just get to a middle ground, that's all I need.
Yeah.
You know, if we can just get to a middle ground to say, okay, listen, we can co-parent or whatever.
And
I'll
for
be
the love
okay
of
with
God,
that. I'm
even if
sure
you fight again,
she will be
do
okay
not
with
do it
that.
on Instagram, please,
We're
'Cause I
gonna
can't
sign
do
the
this
papers
anymore.
on the live.
I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I told Tiffany the last time. I'm like, it's gotta be the last one because I am not doing this no more. So y'all need to fight like on the phone or something else. Do not air it on Instagram because it.
When it goes there, it's too far. And it's
All right, guys. I really have to go. I never thought this live was gonna go this long, and I never thought Tiffany and Ron were gonna come on.
Yeah.
So I gotta end this.
Somebody messaged me, and then I said, "No, wait, let me come." Actually,
Well,
We're
Ronald,
glad you came on. That's
glad
good.
you came on. You can unblock me if you want, Ronald, and then
I will. I'll send you an invite.
Sherelle,
I'll
thank
follow
you
you
for
first.
being my co-therapist. I want to thank everybody in the comments, the super chats. I'm
Cheryl,
sorry
thank
if I
you.
missed them. This was kind of one of my most intense lives I've ever had. And I've been kneeling on my I've been kneeling this whole time for 2 hours, and I need to get up and move around. So I'm old. I'm 42. My knees don't work like they used to. So everybody, have a good night. Ronald, thank you. Tiffany, thank you for coming on, and I'll see you guys later.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Okay, thank you, Ronald. Good,
Bye.
great interview.
Thanks, John.